Yes. So what the topic is multiplication of fractions. The first thing is fraction by a fraction. Fraction by a fraction. For example, 2 1 by 3 of 3 2 by 5. This is a multiplication, one of the example. Okay, how to multiply? You just convert them. In the I told you in the mathematics, of indicates multiplication. 2 1 by 3 into 3 2 by 5. Just this is mixed fraction converted into improper fraction, right? 3 to the 6 plus 1, 7 by 3 into 5 3 is 15 plus 2, 17 by 5. So you know how to multiply of these fractions. How to multiply of these fractions? Product of numerators by product of denominators. 7 into 70 by 3 into 5. Is there any common factors to divide of these two fractions? No. I think you just multiply. 119 by 3. 119 by 15. So is this lowest term? Is this lowest term? How did you say the given fraction in the lowest term? When the numerator and the denominator have no common factors, then we said to be the given fraction in the lowest term. Numerator and the denominator have no common factors, like common divisors same lekapothe. So put chuddam 119 and 15. Do they have a common factor? We can just look at it. Check cheskundam. Is it the simplest form? Is there any common factor we can get from here only? But there is no common factor, I think so, right? 119 by 15 is the product of these two fractions, and also it is in the lowest term. Lowest term. What is lowest term? Then I will explain. The lowest term is nothing but simplest form or lowest term. Simplest form or lowest term. See, if 124 by 16 is asking us to write in the lowest term. How to write lowest term of the given fraction? Okay, not fraction. If you multiply 2 or 3 fractions, we get some product. By that time, we need to write lowest term, but is particularly is asking some time. So what should we do now? If ask us to write the lowest term, how to write the lowest term of the fractions? I already told you, no. What, Lasya, can you tell me?
By common factor.
Yeah. You just check it. Divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. That we call it as common divisor or common factor. Common factor is nothing but common divisor. Exact divisor, you know. Exact divisor. Is there any exact divisor? Yes. I will take 2 now. 262 times is 64. 124. Next, 230 times 60. Then we will take 62 by 30. It is in the simplest form again. Is it in the simplest form? let's do them. But there is no common factors for numerator and denominator. Yes, you said that. You can say that is simplest form, right? If it is there
Again 2
factors again. You should not
factor.
say that. 31 times. 231 times. 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2. Then 31 times. This is 15 times. So that means numerator and denominator is divided by the same number. That is called a factor, common factor. What is a factor? Factor is nothing but exact divisor. Exact? But what is exact divisor? If you divide with this divisor, the remainder should get 0. That is called exact divisor. You see, 4 divided by 2, exact. 2 2s are 4, but the remainder is 0. When 5 is divided by 2, it is divided, but 2 2s are 4. It gives 1 as a remainder. 5 is divided by 2 and 4 also divided. But when we divide 4 by 2, 2 is exact divisor. 2 is called exact divisor. In the case of second, 5, when we divide 5, so 2 is not a exact divisor. So what is meant by exact divisor is that 0 it leaves, when we divided a particular number, it leaves 0 as a remainder. So that is called exact divisor, right? So here, till we divide numbers in the sense numerator and numerator by the same number, like not only 2, sometimes it is there, the numerator and denominator are divided by 3. We need to take 3 sometimes, and we need to take 5. So which number is permitted to divide? Then you can take the numbers, right? Yes, 31 by 15. Is it lowest term? Is it lowest term? No.
The lowest term.
Yes. Why? Because there is no common factors of numerator and denominator. Okay. Right. Okay, this is about multiplication of fractions and simplest forms. Simplest form. You just write now and take you people. That's okay. The next topic is comparison. So when 2 by 5 or 4 by 7 or 3 by 4 of 1 by 2, we have to compare them. So 2 by 5 of 4 by 7 is a greater, or 3 by 4 of 1 by 2 is a greater. You have to give it. How did you know that? You just do it. So 2 by 5 of 4 by 7, that means into 4 by 7. Yeah. Product of numerators. 8 by 35. 2 4 is 8 by 5 7 is 35. Next. 3 by 5, sorry, 3 by 4 into 1 by 2. 3, 4 plus 8. So 8 by 35 and 3 by 8. Which is the greater? Yes, we'll go back. We should go back. We have to go back. In the go. Taking LCM of denominators, because they are unlike fractions. To convert them into like fractions. Once if you converted into the like fraction, we can do anything. Right, now taking LCM of 35 and 8. Okay, just listen, look at. Taking LCM, 5 is the first number which is divided. Take this 7 times, 8 is does not. Right, okay, next. Which one should I take? 4, this one, 7, and this is 2 times. Now 7 1 time, 2 does not, and 2 1 1. Okay, 5 9s are 5 4s are 20. 27s are 142s, 280. So this is the LCM of the given two denominators. Which one is 50, 35 and 8. Now, as a denominator 280, we have to write the equivalent fractions for 8 by 35 and 3 by 8. 8 by 35 ki denominator 2 by 280 rayali as well as 3 by 8. So also for right the denominator is 2. Okay. What should be the multiply by 35 to get 280? So don't get confused. Sir, మళ్ళీ ఏం చేయాలి మేము అనుకోకండి. So ఇక్కడ 35 ఏ numbers multiply చేస్తే వస్తుందో చూడండి. You just think about what are the numbers multiplied by 35. You just remove the two numbers. The remaining or what is the product we just write there. See, 5 sevens are 35. So 35 into which number now to get to 280, right? 35 these are them 5 and 7. What numbers are left there? 4 2. How much? Yes, 8 times. 35 into 8. So 8 into 8 that equals to 64 by 280. Okay, next 8. 4 2s are 8. We just enable. What numbers is there? 5 into 7 that we multiply here. 5 into 35. Here 3 into 35. That equals to 105. See, 64 by 280, 105 by 280. Think it is clear? Which one is greater? 64 by 280 is less than 2. Final gaite 2 by 5 of 4 by 7 is less than 3 by 4 of 1 by 2. Amma. Okay, Rehana works for day is 1 by 2 hours. That is 5 by 2 hours. Next, Rehana taken days. How many days she has taken to complete the work?
7 days.
7 days. But total how many hours she took to complete the work? That is the last question. She take to complete her work. Number of hours she take to complete the work. Per day how many hours? 5 by 2 hours. How many days she has taken? 7 days. Altogether how many hours? 35 by 2. But where is the 4? That means you just divide it. 1s are 2, 15, 7s are 14 and 1. 17, 1 by 2 hours.